Oke, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. First of all, let's say thanks to Allah because of His blessing. We can stay here. We can be here without any obstacle. Secondly, peace and solution might be open to our Prophet Muhammad Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam. Alright, in this occasion, we will present about the influence of teachers' competence in applying several social media towards the motivation of multilingual students in learning English during the distance learning on pandemic COVID-19. Before that, I will introduce our group. The first speaker, we have Ms. Permata Sari. She will present about the background of the study. And the second speaker, we have Ms. Rusmaneli. She will present about the findings. And for the result and conclusion will be presented by me, Fadhilatu Azkia, as a moderator. Before we start our presentation, let's open it by reciting Basmalah. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. For the first speaker, Ms. Ade Permatasari, time is yours.
Thank you, Ms. Dila. Okay, the background of this study is this current pandemic of coronavirus disease or COVID-19 that hit the world and forced human beings to do social distance in social interaction. And in responding to this global pandemic, Minister of Education and Culture of Republic Indonesia has released circular letter of number 4 of 2020 regarding the implementation of education policies during the spread of COVID-19 about distance learning. This distance learning is as a result by the closure of the school, and one of its policy in distance learning is learning from home by online learning media, such as several applications of social media. Nowadays, many social media have been used and easy to be accessed. As Saleh stated that over 95% of Indonesian netizens use social media. Social media that can be used in distance learning, such as Facebook, YouTube, WhatsApp, Telegram, Instagram, Google Classroom, Zoom, Google Meet, and so on. But Rotislav Project 2018 states that there are some fundamental issues and difficulties demanded by distance learning, such as the lack of student and teacher experience in this new form of teaching. And in distance learning, student is demanded to be highly motivated in learning and and be able to deal with time effectively. As Robiati Pendungge at 2020 concluded that to enhance student motivation in learning for 21st century generation, teacher competence must be improved not solely based on pedagogical competence, but also for technological aspect. And in this study, we focus on the influence of teachers' competence in applying several social media toward the motivation of to Lubuk Linggau students in learning English. That's all from me. Thank you.
Okay, we continue to the second speaker, Ms. Rusmaneli. Time is yours.
Thank you very much, Ms. Fadila. Okay, now let's go to the explanation. This study was conducted to the students of MAN 2 Lubuk Linggau consisting 41 females and 22 males from grade 11 and 12. Their age range from 15 to 18 years old, and we use a questionnaire to collect the data, which consists of 5 questions with a mix closed and open questions. The questionnaire was shared via Google Form. And for the method of analyzing the data, we use qualitative descriptive research to analyze the data because the students' answer would be really varied from their own opinion and experience in learning English. So we need to describe all the responses based on each question from items number 1 to 5 in order to find out whether the teacher's competence in applying several social media indeed enhance the student's motivation or not. And for making the students easier to understand, we delivered the questionnaire in Bahasa Indonesia. And the findings, it can be seen from the diagram. For question number 1, we asked whether the students look forward to learn English if their teachers are creative in applying several social media in teaching. The results were 55 students or about 87% answered yes, and only 8 students or 12.7% answered no. For question number 2, we asked whether the students give more effort to learn English if they like their teacher, especially because of their teacher's creativity in applying several social media. So it would be more interesting for them. And the result, 57 students or about 90.5% answered yes, and only 6 students or 9.5% answered no. For question number 3, 4, and 5, the similar questions were delivered to know whether they like to learn English with several social media or not. And the amount of percentage showed that the most of the students answer yes, then no. Okay, that's all from me for the discussion of the results, and the conclusion will be delivered by my friend, Ms. Fadhila. Time's yours.
Okay, next for the result. From the result of the study, we know that the teacher's competence that is creative in applying several social media in teaching has strong effect for the students' motivation in learning. The students' response from the 5 questions show that the students agreed and were motivated to learning if their teacher has or apply some several kinds of social media in teaching. It also can enhance the students' interest to learn English because they will not be bored due to various kinds of social media applied. Next, for the conclusion, we have 2. First one is the study showed that the teacher's competence and professionalism in applying several social media such as YouTube, WhatsApp or Telegram or Google Classroom and Google Meeting in their teaching can enhance the students' motivation to learn English. And number 2, the study was conducted in a particular school and a very small sample, so it would be better if other researchers conduct similar research with larger samples to further investigation and other external factors that influence the students' motivation. Okay, I think those are our presentation. Thank you very much for your great attention. I'll close it by saying Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Waalaikumsalam warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Recording.